Hello and welcome to another slime video. Today we are going to be reviewing slimes I got from a brand called Rodem, or it's probably pronounced Rodem, I'm not sure, Slimes. It's R-O-D-E-M. This is not sponsored, and I am going to be unboxing these slimes for the very first time. They give us this nice little laminated card with really cute artwork, and it kind of explains what to do if the slimes are certain ways, and then when to use activator, and they provided borax powder to make the activator. There's a cute little heart on the borax powder. And I will be showing you half of the slimes that I got in this video because I did purchase a lot of slimes. And for the first half, I'm going to first show you my free slime that I got, because if you spend $30 or more, you get a free 3 ounce. If you spend $60 or more, you get a free 7 ounce. And if you spend $100 or more, you get free shipping and a free 7 ounce. And I spent $103 on all of these slimes. All of them are going to be between $15 and $18 if you're interested. The sticker on top is absolutely adorable. I love it. And they don't tell you what is in the free slimes, so I have no idea what type of slime this is. I just know it's my free 7 ounce, and they label it extra, just to let you know it's the extra slime. So I have no idea what's inside. The packaging kind of reminds me of my OG slime packaging. Okay, and first I'm going to smell it because I'm very curious. Oh, that's interesting. It smells like some sort of candy, kind of like, oh, my camera's going out of focus, chocolate mandarin. And I accidentally touched it a bit. Let me get my camera to focus. Yeah, like fake chocolate and just a subtle hint of like mandarin or some kind of orange. Oh, interesting. It feels like a clear slime with some clay in it, and it has a jelly. A subtle jelly feeling to it. If you can kind of see the texture, it's very slightly textured. I definitely think jelly's the best way to describe it. It is very cold. I kept these in my recording room, and I kept the recording room at a decent temperature because I was hoping they wouldn't be cold, but for some reason it's cold anyways. It's stiff, and I think that might just be because it's so cold. So I don't think... Wow, it stretches really far. I don't think I want to fault it for being stiff. Also, I'm not even trying to do bubble pops right now. I'm just kind of stretching it. And it's like putting bubbles in itself. So I have a feeling this slime would be really good if you wanted to do bubble pops. Like, I'm really putting no effort. That last time I tried to do it, but before I wasn't even trying. It seems like you can kind of just put it on itself and squeeze it. The chocolatey mandarin smell is getting stronger, I think, because I'm playing with it. This is a really cool slime for free. And 7 ounces is actually, it's like a good chunk of slime. It's almost as much as the Rodem, or not Rodem, the OG slimes I got. This is like just a genuine slime you would pay like $15 for. So it's really cool that you get that for free. I don't want to spend too much time playing on it because it is a very simple slime, and it's not one of the ones I paid for. Oh, that was a loud bubble pop. I'll have to quiet that down in the video for you guys, but that was very loud. This is the easiest slime I've ever bubble popped. They almost are too loud, at least for ASMR, but if you were just sitting and playing and you wanted loud bubble pops, this would be great. I'm no like expert or anything on making bubble pops, but this is so easy. You just pull a bit of it, put it on itself, and it just kind of automatically gets multiple bubbles in it. I'm very impressed with this, and it's nice that they scented it. The jelly texture is very subtle, but I do like it. And I know I said I wouldn't spend too much time on it, but this one is actually very fun because it's so easy to stretch. And it's so easy to make bubbles in. I'm sorry my camera keeps going out of focus, by the way. Wow. I'm definitely gonna play with this one, and I didn't even have to pay for it. That's so cool. Very impressed so far. Alright. I should put this one away. But it is very nice, I will say. I do like the very light shade of orange as well. I don't like dark shades of orange. I'm not a big orange person, but this light shade is very nice. And since I'm not sponsored, I will be being 100% honest about these slimes. And if I think that they are bad, I will give them bad criticism. But I actually genuinely like this. And I'm definitely gonna play with it outside of this recording. I think after I react to all of these slimes and unbox them for the first time, I'm going to make a no talking video where I just play with the slimes. But some of the slimes that I got have mix-ins and add-ins, and next video I will be doing a few DIY slimes. So when I do the no talking video, unfortunately they are already going to be all mixed in. Just keep that in mind. But I'll just sit and play with them and make sounds, and I'll make it a longer video. And this guy will definitely be featured in that. That's very cool. Oh, a couple pieces flew out. So I've never seen a slime so easy to do bubble pops with. Oh, that was not me. I promise you that was the slime. It does have the same thing that OG has with the packaging, where it is hard to put it in. I don't like that, I will say. That's going to be my first criticism. It probably fluffed up a bit because of what I was doing, flipping it over onto itself. So I might have to let it sit for a bit because it's already coming out. And it didn't look like when I opened it, it was coming out at all. I always worry about it coming out and then drying up with packaging like this. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's getting inside of its own track here. You can't see it because I just pushed it out, but it is. So I'm gonna set it aside and hopefully it defluffs and kind of dies down. That is very unfortunate. I wish slimes would not do that, slime companies. They do it for like aesthetics and to make it look like you get a lot of slime, but all it's gonna do is ruin the slime. And it makes it just difficult and a pain to put away, so I really don't like that. So for the first slime, we have one called Fun Playtime Slime. It's kind of a weird name for it, but I wanted to show you that all of the slimes are wrapped in bubble wrap except for my extra slime that I got. I do appreciate that they wrap them like this because it keeps the slimes protected. So I'm going to be opening this really quick. While I was opening that packaging, this flower right here came off of my nail. So he's got a little glue spot now. You can see on my middle nail, he used to be right here at the top. That's unfortunate. Alright, back to the slime. It looks like they have the little add-ons to the side. I actually don't like putting charms in my slime, just because it's like one big bulky thing. I don't know, there must be people out there that like it because all slimes seem to come with charms, but I will show you the charms because they're really cute. And if you know of a good way to repurpose these, please let me know because I don't like plastic wastage. But it looks like we have a headset with a pink star and pink cat ears on it. Movie theater popcorn. And a little deck of cards. We have hearts, a big heart right here, and then 5, 2, and ace are the cards we got. If you didn't guess, this is supposed to be popcorn slime. It's called Fun Playtime Slime, but I think a better name that would suit it would be like movie popcorn or something. Oh, here it says Fun Playtime. I'm assuming it's gonna smell like butter. I don't know if I'm gonna be a fan of that. I don't think I will like savory slimes, but we'll see. Ooh. It's cheesy. There's like string coming out, and it looks like we've got big chunks in it. Oh yeah, it smells like pop. It smells like butter. That's cool. Okay. It's got lots of strings. It looks like cheese. I'm gonna touch it. Oh, these are hard. These little circles. I thought that they would be like foam or something, but they are hard. They are completely hard. That's interesting. It looks like all of them are on the top. Let's mix them in. It feels just like a regular clear slime to me, but it's got these add-ins obviously, which give it texture. The butter smell isn't too overpowering, so I think I'll be okay, but I don't really like it. That's just my personal preference. I don't like savory smells. Here we go. I don't like savory smells, but if you do, you might like it. It does smell as advertised. It smells like butter. And I'm already just pulling it apart and putting it together to try to mix the popcorn in. And it does seem to be very crunchy and crackly. It's getting lots of bubbles in it. So it sounds really good. And honestly, it does look like butter when I squeeze it between my fingers. It's kind of gross. Oh yeah, it's nice and crunchy. I love that. I'm a big fan of textured slime. I really like slime that has like little pom-poms in it or jelly cube slimes. These ones are hard, but I still like them. They don't hurt. They aren't sharp. It just feels like little half cylinders is what they feel like. And it adds a nice texture to the slime. This one isn't nearly as cold as my extra slime was, so I think it's the texture it's meant to be. I did let it sit on my hand and I squeezed it and it does seem to, oh, it's stuck for a second, but it does come right off, so that's good. Every time I hold it in one hand to unstick it, it sticks to that hand. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it doesn't stick when you're just playing with it, so you don't have to worry about that. It's like any slime, you just have to make sure you're always moving and don't just let it sit there and melt into your hand, obviously. try to do some bubble pops with this guy. Oh yeah, very easy to do bubble pops with. You just pull a bit of it out, put it on top of itself, and squeeze. This is a very nice slime. I like this one. It might not be as easy as the free slime I got though, actually, to get bubble pops in. But it's still very easy. If you didn't watch my previous video on OG slime, this package of Rodem slimes are my second ever slime shop slimes. Before this one and my OG 3 that I have, I had only gotten store-bought slimes, so like $5 slimes, $7 slimes, no more than that, just at like Walmart and Hobby Lobby. And so these are going to be like my first time getting high quality versions of these slimes. So keep that in mind. Oh, piece of it just flew up and hit the mic. Oh, the butter smell. I don't like the butter smell. It's not very overpowering or anything, but I can smell it. There we go. I mean, it definitely looks like butter, and it smells like it. It's very glossy looking. Well, maybe it's called glossy slime, not clear slime. I'm not super familiar with the names. It's making very good sounds, I will say. I keep touching my pinky nail. I'm sorry about that. It feels like my nail's gonna come off. In my last slime video, my nails, a couple of them did come off. And I still didn't end up wearing glue. I still kept the sticky tabs, so, because it's just easier to clean the residue off my nails. Oh, broke part of it there. Oh no, my nail did come off. Okay, and it has butter all over it, butter slime. Alright, I'm gonna go glue that back on then. Alright, I have my nail glued back on. While I was gone, it looks like the butter's melted to the table. It got pretty cold from my table. Oh, cat hair, no. It got pretty cold from sitting on my table because I have a very cold, like, fold-up table for recording, so the slime might be a bit stiff. Yeah, it's a little bit stiff. It's not bad though. But this was fun playtime slime, like I said. I ordered these slimes pretty much right after my OG slimes. So it was probably just after the holidays. I think I might have purchased them on the December 28th. And as of recording this, it's January 23rd, I believe. So the slimes that you see in this video, they might not be in stock anymore. Just keep in mind, they took a little bit to deliver. They've been sitting in my house for, I think, just over 2 weeks. But for sitting in my house for 2 weeks, they seem to be in pretty good condition, at least the first 2 so far. So this was a pretty good slime. Not a fan of the smell, but it smells like butter like it's supposed to. I like the texture. I like the add-ins inside. They feel nice. I like having textured slime. It's fun to squeeze. It's really good for bubble pops. It makes very crunchy sounds even when you don't put bubbles in it. So overall, I really like this slime. It's also just, it's so easy to put bubbles in it. You can do it on accident just by folding over the slime. It's a very nice slime. I definitely like this one a lot. And let's move on to our next slime. Let's see how easily we can put this one away. Hopefully easier than the extra slime. Nope, it doesn't look like it's gonna be any easier. It's good. Okay. Lid's on this one. That was fun playtime. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, I still smell the butter. Just a heads up, I just washed my hands to try to get the butter smell off so that the next slime doesn't, get butter smell or anything in it. And I used a good amount of soap and washed them with warm water, and they still smell like butter. So just keep that in mind about that last slime. For our next slime, we have Golden Salmon Roll, is what it's called. It is packaged just like the other one. It looks like we have some add-ons to put in that are outside of the slime. So I'm going to open the package. It looks like there's a super cute sushi roll with a face on the slime. So as you can see, it is called Golden Salmon Roll. This one has a little description on it. The last one we had did not have a description. It's in very tiny text, but it says coated clear slushy and frog spawn texture. And I believe these are the frog spawn in this little orange packet here. Sorry if you can hear any sounds in the background, by the way. So it looks like they taped it. Looks like we have some seaweed in there. And then it looks like we have 2 sushi rolls. And they do feel like little opaque balls. They feel exactly how you would think they would based off how they look. And I've always been really interested in frog spawn slimes. So I'm interested to know how this one feels. I am also interested to see how it feels without the frog spawn. So let's open it up. Let's see what it smells like. Ooh, it does look like rice. It looks very cool. It looks like rice. It looks kind of like a sushi roll. And then let's smell it. Oh, interesting. It doesn't smell like sushi at all. To me, it smells like a really nice soap. Not like sushi though, like soap. Oh, feeling the top, it feels like these little balls are very hard. So you can kind of hear the sound of my nails going over it. So let's feel it. Looks like all of these hard balls they're all at the top of the slime. And it looks like we have like a milky, glossy slime under. So let's mix these together. Oh yeah. It smells very good. It does not smell like sushi. I'm not really a big fan of sushi. I don't really eat it, but I'm certain it doesn't smell like that. It does have a light, almost seaweed-like smell. It smells kind of like how a beach soap would probably smell, like a beach-themed soap. It smells very good. I like the smell. Ooh, and the beads look so nice. They feel very interesting because they're so tiny. And you can already hear some bubble pops. Sorry, I'm having a lot of trouble keeping my camera focused on this. I like the way it feels. It's very interesting. The little, like, balls inside of it are so tiny, but there's so many of them. It's a very interesting texture. And we have like a glossy slime that's in there. It's like milk. It bubble pops on its own. It seems like so far all of the Rodem slimes, or Rodem, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. It seems like all of them are really easy to do bubble pops with and sound really good for bubble pops. Oh, the smell's getting stronger. It's so hard to describe. It's like, it smells kind of like a high chew. Or like a beach soap. It smells really good. I have no idea what it's supposed to smell like though. I could not tell you. On the little description, it says juicy tropical blended, I think is the smell it's supposed to be actually. I didn't realize it said it on the little paper. I do have a little paper in front of me. They gave me a little receipt of all the slimes I got. And it says the name of them, how many fluid ounces they are. And I've just realized they also have the scent. So this is Juicy Tropical Blended Scent. The camera's having so much trouble focusing. Honestly, it feels really great without any add-ons in it. I would be just as satisfied with this slime without any add-ons. It's very nice. Tiny little beads. I love them. They add a great texture, and there's a great ratio of beads to slime. But obviously we need to add the frog spawn to it because that is the whole point of the slime. So let's lay it out here and hope my camera focuses. Oh wait, you know what? Let's make a rice ball. And then let's lay it down and let gravity have its way with it. And let's open our little package. And we're just gonna sprinkle these right on. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love the way they look. Here's our little seaweed. I don't really know how to decorate it. Or maybe it would look better just laying across the top of it. Except now it has glue in it. Looks like I got a few more frog spawn hiding in there. And the little sushi rolls are just little charms for it. Alright, let's mix these together. I'm gonna put these guys to the side. Very excited about these. They look very pretty and they feel very nice. I like the just like opaque look of them. So let's fold it over and make ourselves a sushi. We can make a little sushi roll. Sushi burrito. Oh yeah, you can see them immediately. say they're not making a crazy difference, but you can feel them. It's like, it feels like there's more texture to it now. And some of the balls are big, so you can kind of feel them when they go under your hands. It looks pretty cool. The smell is great. Honestly, I really like the smell of this slime. I like tropical scents, so that might be why. I do want to get a frog spawn slime where it's all frog spawn. I think this one is, you know, meant to be like sushi, so there's only meant to be a few. And the main appeal is supposed to be the little rice balls. I do really like it. The texture is very fun. They're very tiny though, so just keep that in mind. It's not going to be like a regular frog spawn slime. But it is still nice in its own right. I apologize for all the cuts in the video. There's trains and cars and now an airplane going by. I was going to try to do some bubble pops though before that happened. It seems like with the slimes, the smell gets stronger the more you play with it. This one, the smell is getting really strong. I really like the smell, but I could see someone who gets overwhelmed by strong scents maybe not liking it because it is getting pretty strong, like I said. I don't mind it, but I could definitely see someone minding it. It's almost like you could get a headache from it. But I'm sure it fades over time. It seems like that happens with scented slimes. The smell fades with each play. Pretty decent bubble pops. It's not as easy as the other two to do bubble pops, but considering that's not supposed to be the main appeal of the slime, that's fine with me, at least. I haven't had any of the beads fall out yet, which is really good. A common problem with slimes with add-ons like this is the little beads falling out. It's very gluey slime, so that's probably why. I can't get super good bubble pops with it, so I'm gonna kind of give up on that, but it does feel great. I love the little balls. It's nice texture. Like I said, I like the smell, but keep in mind it did get pretty strong. But overall, I really like this slime. The frog spawn don't make a huge impact. It's not like big frog spawns all rubbing together. It's just a lot of little balls. And when you add the frog spawn, it just adds different sized balls to the mix. And bigger ones. That seems to just be the difference, I can tell. But like I said, I do really like this slime. It's very fun. Oh, my nail came off again. Okay, I think I'm gonna give up on this nail for the rest of the video. Sorry if it looks weird, not having a nail on that finger, but I'm not gonna keep gluing it back all video. And the glue might be getting inside the slime. Or the little sticky tab, I mean, because it's not on my finger anymore. So let's put this one away so that we can look at our last one. And keep in mind, this was only half the slimes I bought. I will be doing the other ones in a different video. This video is me kind of showing you the already put together slimes. Most of them were just textured slimes. This one did have the add-ins of the frog spawn though. And I know that the next slime has some add-ins of its own. Ooh, this one's really too big for the container. Oh no. Look at that. That's pretty bad. I don't know how much of that is that I fluffed it up when I was trying to do bubble pops, or if it's the add-ins of the frog spawn, but that is way too big for the container. Oh man, that's bad. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to let it sit. Because the thing about these slimes is they don't come with extra containers. They put the add-ons in little Ziploc bags. That's so bad. Slime shops, please stop making your containers so tiny. Alright, I'm gonna put that to the side and hope that goes down a bit by the end of the video. Then let's bring out our last one. This one is called Play Day Slime. And as you can see, the add-ons are right here. Alright, so it looks like this one is supposed to be Tetris on the front. And let's take these add-ons off. I am not going to lie to you. The only reason that I purchased this one was because of this charm here. I know that's kind of crazy, but I also thought it would be a good crunchy slime. But I have, oh no, there's a bunch of little, like sparkle things on them. I can pull them off though. I have the Animal Crossing edition of the Switch. I bought pink Joy-Cons for it, but I do still use the original Joy-Cons for it once in a while. But yeah, I purchased the Animal Crossing Switch, and this is literally a charm of the Animal Crossing Switch. And it's very detailed. It's a little dirty from all the little sparkles, but I can get those off. It's got a little keychain. Oh, it even has the top buttons. This is so good. And it has a little picture on it of all the little Animal Crossing characters. It's so cute. Totally worth it. I love this charm. That is the entire reason I bought this slime, was for this charm. I actually was a little bit worried because if you look inside, it's got these big old blocks. They look kind of like Legos or something. And I'm a little worried about them being sharp because they have bits sticking up and out. So we'll see if they're sharp or not. These little add-ons, I think they're meant to look like little foam blocks. But they are not foam. They are actually very sharp. But I don't know if I want them in my slime. You hear that? So hard and loud. And actually, they hurt just in my hands. Just squeezing them in my hand hurts. The slime might cushion them, but we'll see. If I choose not to add these in, please don't hold me accountable. Oh, there's little rainbow Fleemos. That's so cute. Oh. Close it so they don't all slide out. You can see them. There's little iridescent ones. That's what was all over the Switch controller. There's little tiny rainbows with clouds. So they're pretty cute. They are all over my desk, the little iridescent ones, from pulling them off the Switch charm. Alright, let's open it up. Feel the slime. I'm pretty scared. Ooh. So it looks like we have a clear slime. Oh, what is this? It's a puzzle piece. Oh, interesting. It smells like plastic. It's not strong at all. You have to really smell it to smell it. It's not a good smell though. It just smells like plastic. Whoa. That is an interesting clear slime. It's very cold. That's very interesting. I like the slime at least, but let's see if we can even get, oh, maybe not as much as the other slimes. It is very sticking to me. let's try to get this out. Oh, here they come. Oh, no, broke apart. They've been sitting for a while, so I'm sure that's why they're... There we go. Ooh, separated from the slime, these are so sharp. I hope there's enough slime to negate that. No, there's not. These might be too sharp for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. My hands aren't crazy sensitive, especially if you watch my OG video. I have a crunchy slime there, and that one doesn't bother me too much at all, so I don't know how sensitive I would consider my hands. Probably a little bit. It's getting little, like, jelly pieces between my hands. Let me try wetting them and putting on some lotion, because this is... I hate them. They're like little jellies, and they're cold, and they're getting between all my fingers. I hate that. As far as looks go, it looks cool. You can see a bunch of tiny little bubbles in it. And these like little add-ins, they're very cute looking. But that's not what a slime's supposed to be about. I think feel is probably the most important part. And it is very sharp. There is a lot of slime compared to the add-ins. So it's like, it's not all you feel a lot of the clear slime. But the problem is if you like squeeze it together at all, even lightly squeeze it, you don't have to like really squeeze it, just lightly squeeze it. Or pinch it. And these little things inside of it, these little cubes, they are so sharp. So I would say already this is my least favorite one. Unfortunately. Sad we ended on the least good one. Maybe an older kid, one that's old enough to not have super sensitive hands, but still young enough to be a kid, might like it. Just because they look fun. And it does feel super crunchy. Let me try to show you, there are clear bits in here as well. You can kind of see them right here. I have one right here. Oh, the slime's falling. And it's sticking in me. I got a big old group of them in here. I hope you can kind of see them. Oh, there we go, now you can. There are little clear ones everywhere that are mixed in with the colored ones. These ones are very tiny in comparison. Still just as sharp though, I can tell you that. I think if you fluff this slime up, it might not hurt as much. But considering both the other slimes, besides the free one that I got, had add-ins in them, and the salmon roll, golden salmon roll, it had hard add-ons, the little frog spawns. I would rather play with that one than this one. It looks like it is getting a bit fluffed up because it's turning opaque just from me putting it over it, so it's very loud on the table as well. It sounds like a bunch of little Legos. Fluffing it up makes it a lot less bad because there's more slime now compared to add-ons. It is pretty easy to fluff up. You just pull it apart, put it on itself. You don't even really have to pinch the slides like you do the crunchy OG slime. It's like already super fluffed up. I don't like this one that much though. It's really overstimulating me, the little goopy pieces that keep getting between my fingers. And I did wet and lotion my fingers. It is very fluffed up though, as you can see it's very opaque, and there's a lot more slime now compared to sharp bits. This one's right on the top. I kind of want to show you just what we're working with here. Oh yeah, it's got like a cube shape and it's even textured. Here's what it looks like up close. It's a little cube. It's got a little like Lego kind of circle at the top. And it's textured. It's got like bits sticking out the sides. Yeah, hopefully you can see that. It is not nice. It's very sharp. Here's the bottom. The bottom seems to be almost hollowed out. But yeah, just sharp bits all around. The slime's kind of spread apart. I did want to show you the salmon roll one is melting down the sides. So it seems to have deflated. But it still does not fit in its container. So I will say I really hope that they fix their containers in the future. I'll be leaving a review about it, letting them know, and hopefully if people leave enough reviews telling them that the containers are too small, hopefully they fix it. Because other than that, I actually really like the slimes from this company. All the slimes are pretty good for bubble popping. They feel high quality. Even this one, despite its sharpness. I would say the only issue I have with the slime itself is it sticks between my fingers and it feels goopy and cold. Now that the slime is fluffed up, I can play with it. I wouldn't buy it again just because it's so sharp, and it took me quite a while to get it fluffed up to this point. Now it is bearable to play with. However, when I squeeze it, like at all, it does still feel really sharp. The clear slime is pretty fun. I wish I had gotten a clear slime from them, just a plain one. Although I guess it would have been kind of boring. But I guess with the extra jelly slime they gave me, that one's pretty similar. So I did actually end up getting a plain kind of almost clear slime. Alright, let's try to do some bubble pops with it. It is very fluffed up right now. It's a lot easier to move around. It was very easy to fluff up. Now I worry about getting it back in the container. Since I just had so much trouble with the sushi one and I didn't even really fluff that one up. The problem with trying to do bubble pops is I have to pull it out and then put it on itself, but I'm scared to kind of put it down aggressively because of how loud the little Lego pieces are slamming the table. But despite my limitation, it does actually seem like this slime is good for bubble popping. It's crunchy. Now that it's fluffed up, it is definitely bearable. Getting here was a little bit of a sharp and painful process though. I would really not recommend this if you have sensitive hands even a little bit. It's kind of like, it feels like squeezing a bunch of Legos. keep accidentally making farting sounds instead of bubble sounds. Alright, I think they're gone. I've spent the last few minutes just kind of fluffing it, folding it over, trying to get some bubbles and some air in there. I always record between like midnight and 4 a.m. and yet there have been so many people outside talking and it's like a work day. I have no idea why. But let's try squeezing it. Oh yeah. You can tell there's a lot of air in there now. I think I need a bit more lotion though, because it's sticking in my hands pretty bad. For some reason, it sounds more like farting than bubble pops. I have no idea why. I think maybe because the Legos are scraping together, actually. I bet that's why. It's sticking all over my table. I am glad I got the super cute Animal Crossing Switch charm though to match my Switch. When I said that that was the only reason I bought the slime, I actually was worried about it being sharp even before I felt it, just because seeing those big square or cubed Lego pieces, I feel like it was pretty obvious. Alright, we fluffed it up a very good amount. It's not even clear anymore, it's white because it's so fluffed up. I can squeeze it now and unless I squeeze it pretty hard or I touch a Lego piece, I can feel a lot of the slime now. I do still feel those sharp Lego pieces though. I have a few crunchy slimes now. I have 3 crunchy slimes. The 2 from this video and my OG one. And I will say this is my least favorite. I know I'm really laying it in. I'm really laying it on thick with the insults here, but I did tell you I would be brutally honest. However, I did really like the other slimes I got. Oh no, that looks terrible. Oh no. We have another, oh my gosh, that's so bad looking. We have another, I should call him slime. That's so bad. Okay. Wow. It's just so sticky. It's probably sticky to keep the add-ins in it. If you ever want to get sticky slime off your hands, just take a piece of the slime and just tap it on each of the little pieces you see on your fingers. It's a pretty effective way of getting them out. Oh, it's gooping over the side here. Okay. Like I predicted, it doesn't fit in the container. This time it's not the packaging fault though, because this slime is super fluffed up, so I actually was not expecting it to fit. This one probably will fit if I just give it a little bit of time. This was Fun Playtime Slime if you want the Animal Crossing charm or are crazy and want the sharp Lego pieces. Oh, wait, did I call it? I called it Fun Playtime Slime. That's this slime. It's called Playday. Playday Slime. Oh, and I'm reading, I forgot that it says the scent on it. Ooh, the butter slime didn't fit in here either, oh no. The scent of this Playday slime with the Legos in it apparently was peach. Now I want to smell it now that I've heard that. Oh, the butter slime's so overpowering, I can't even smell it. It doesn't smell like anything to me. When I first smelled it, it had faint plastic smell, but now it doesn't smell like anything. So I cannot smell the peach. If you see right here, slime in the track, and that's just gonna dry up and harden overnight. I will say my biggest criticism of this slime shop is you need to get bigger containers. This is kind of ridiculous. All of the slimes I showed you today were 7.5 fluid ounces. Besides the 7-ounce free slime. I do still have a few more slimes to do. I'll be doing them in another video. Don't let this discourage you from watching it because I have some really cool slimes for the next one. And 2 out of the 3 slimes I really enjoyed. So I don't think it's an issue. Maybe for the next slimes I'll try to get a container to put them in. And so you'll get to see me do a DIY clay crushing for the first time. I'm super excited about that. I've always wanted to crush a little clay and put it in slime. And the icy slime looks very cool. It's not at all like my Vicks Vapo Rub icy slime I have. It is going to be like a different type of icy slime, different texture. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope my negative review of this slime and my terrible time trying to get the lid on this slime didn't ruin the video for you at all. I hope that you found this video nice and relaxing. I'm still trying to get used to doing soft spoken, so I hope I didn't talk too harshly or too loud during this video. I'll try to keep it softer and quieter next video just in case. Alright, I set up a little shot here for the end and possibly the thumbnail. As I was saying, I hope that you have a good day or night or whatever time that it is for you. And if you are watching this video to sleep, then I hope that you have a good sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night.